Like even the way that man are coming out and saying, "Listen, cool, Hoyland's doing well, but we need a proper striker." That's exactly how you need to look at this manager, regardless of what man's doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not at the level, and that's what Ratcliffe
yeah.
says in the interview. He says, "Listen, United's form has increased as of late, yeah, but it's nowhere
Mm.
near up to the standard that we need to be at, bro." Do you know what I'm saying? He said it,
And he
and that's that.
knows.
And bro, he knows that we need players, but also man need a proper manager. His quote about even his quote about Eric Cantona, yeah. The quote where he says there's a certain type of player, yeah, when he gets the ball, you get excited because you're not sure what he's gonna do with it. It might be a bit of magic, bro. All the players that have talent and the ability to do those things, our managers ostracized, bro. So this
Mm.
manager is exactly the opposite of what man should be looking for, bro, because he doesn't let our players with quality express themselves and do all that, bro. He's relying on tryhards like Rashford and
Mm.
Garnacho and Hoyland and Diallo can't get a game. Sancho's gone. Do you know what I mean? Martial, even when he was fit, yeah, wasn't getting no
Yeah.
game. And I know that Martial, yeah, took that surgery, yeah, just to run
Mm.
down his contract so he can leave on a free because he's not playing anyway.
100%.
You know, like
100%.
that. Because every player's playing with niggles, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So Jim Ratcliffe sounds like he likes a Grealish type of man. He wants to see a Grealish in the. He wants to see a man that will get you off your feet and carry the ball and do something special. Where, like you said, Eric Ten Hag, in reality, he doesn't really want that type of man. As much as he pretends,
Mm,
he thinks that type of man is Anthony, and we've
mm,
seen that that's not. You know what I'm saying? He thought Anthony was that type of man, but anyone that knows anything, and I remember even when we bought Anthony in. They said that a lot of men at Ajax were surprised that Eric Ten Hag went in for him like that. I
mm.
remember that noise was coming out. The Ajax people was like, "Wow, why is my man going in for him? Because
Edwin
it's not
van der
really that."
Sar
Mm,
couldn't believe it. And also Yap Stam, when he went on the overlap, he said, listen, he wasn't even the best player in that team, let alone in the country. When they saw
come
the
on,
fee, he couldn't believe it, bro. He
yeah, it didn't make
genuinely couldn't
sense.
believe it, bro. And like, yeah, there was a lot of problems with the way he's dealt with this window. And the thing is, yeah, the reason why I know he doesn't deserve time is because he's the first manager that we can genuinely say, bro, at any club in the Premier League right now, because most of these guys have a recruitment team that got exactly the players they wanted, and that the club even
Mm,
prepped, man, to the point where we overpaid. You know, like that, because we know, yeah, that
yeah,
Klopp
yeah,
wanted certain players, he never got them because they got a recruitment team. But it ended up that they ended up getting Mane and Salah, and it worked out. But we know that he wanted Julian Brandt and another baller, bro, another German Donny. So at the end of the day, we know that this brother wanted Amrabat because the saga dragged on, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We know
yeah,
he wanted
yeah,
Mason Mount because we went back with 3 or 4 bids for him. We know that he wanted Anthony because we went back 3 or 4 times. We know he wanted Martinez because he went back 3 or 4 times. He signed Ericsson on a free, and now all the players that man's talking about, how many of these men are starting week in, week out for us, bro? Like
it's mad
he
because
can't even pick a team for himself.
if you pre it, Murto, all of these man that was at United at the time, including the Glazers, they were like, "Look, we got £500 million left before we have to make a man come in here
Mm,
and take some of this club because they spent what 400 million plus other little bits. You're on close to like £500 million, and
mm-hmm.
I feel like when they've got Ten Hag in on the basis of what he done at Ajax and what he was able to produce, it seems like these men have just said this is our last chance saloon, including everyone in the club. If I give you like half a ticket and none of you can make this happen, Bear Man's going to lose their jobs and I'm going to have to get investment in. And I
Yeah,
feel like this is why they've given him bare money, hoping that if he succeeds, they don't have to really draw for that. If
it's an
United
upturn.
starts
Yeah,
doing good on a pitch, yeah, it's an upturn, things change. And I feel like he basically flopped their half a ticket because they've given him the best part of 400 million, nearly £500 million, to buy players that he wanted, believing that he can deliver to the level of what Ajax did, and he hasn't. And it's ended with a takeover, partial takeover, bare man losing their job,
mm-hmm.
and a whole new approach. Because how can you give Ten Hag this approach 18 months ago? Now you're going for a whole new approach.
Yeah.
He's flopped it. He's flopped it.
100% he's flopped in. At the end of the day, he hasn't done what we've brought him in for, so he don't deserve more time, bro. He don't deserve more time because if the manager's shown that he could implement a certain structure, a certain system, there was a harmony about the team, but the quality wasn't there, then that's cool.
Yeah.
We can build on this and give him better players. But the fact that he's not even playing the players that he bought, that is the biggest red flag. Forget the fact that he falls out with players. Forget the fact that he doesn't know how to handle the media. He's got nothing about him. Out of all the managers that are coaching at the top teams, he's got the least
Mm.
charisma, bro. I could sit down and watch
Yeah, yeah.
a clock talk.
Yeah,
I could sit
yeah.
down and watch Arteta to a certain degree. Even
Yeah.
Arteta, he's a bit weird. But do you know what I mean? Pep can talk. Even when you look at my man Eddie Howe, all these man, they
Eddie
can speak,
Howe,
bench
and
can
them man,
speak.
they can all do it.
You know what I'm saying? This guy can't speak, bro. Like he don't even
Yeah.
have the charisma of a big club manager. We used to take these
Now,
things
Sir
into account.
Jim,
That's why everyone
Sir
loves the
Jim.
Joe.
Yeah, yeah. Even what Sir Jim just done in those little interviews has been more charisma and character than what we've got from Eric Ten Hag. And he's
100%.
not even a coach. He's just come in there, been frank, laid it down, couple explanations, and you just feel like, all right, cool, this man, we're going somewhere. We know what we're doing. Yeah, the Eric Ten Hag thing, and this is why I said I'm excited. But the fact it's either they're just leading him on and they're definitely going to let him go, which I do believe. But
Yeah, I
if they
think so.
keep him, like you said, I want it, my bubbles burst, man. I'm just going to feel deflated. Like, here
Yeah,
we
they
like,
can't keep him, bro. Even when you look,
no.
Chelsea new guy came in, Tuchel got sacked. The new owners came in at Newcastle, sacked Steve Bruce straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like, this manager ain't, bruv, this manager this season has finished bottom of the Champions League group. Like, our goal difference is 1. Like, bro, like it would take a miracle for this guy to finish the season with anything respectable.
And
Like,
if
it
you
would
see the
take,
man that's lost their job, Javi
yeah,
won the league with Barcelona. My man's had to step down.
yeah,
End of the season.
yeah.
Tuchel is
Bruv, not
still in a
forget
better
Tuchel.
position.
Nagelsmann lost his job, before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nagelsmann lost his job. So there's better, bigger managers than my man who's losing their jobs for
Mm,
less.
mm.
For less. So if this new ownership is serious, they will look at that and say, no, 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 no. You can't be talking about, we have to be as good as the competition across the road and the biggest club in the world, blah, blah, and then start moving any different. Yeah, yeah. He needs to
That's what
step.
I'm saying. Like, even the way, I'll be honest, like, even the way that man are coming out and saying, listen, cool, Hoyland's doing well, but we need a proper striker. That's exactly how you need to look at this manager. Regardless of what man's doing,
Yeah,
he's not at the level. And that's what Ratcliffe
yeah.
says in the interview. He says, listen, United's form has increased as of late, but it's nowhere
Mm.
near up to the standard that we need to be at, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He said it.
And he
And that's that,
knows.
and bro, he knows that we need players, but also man need a proper manager. And Omar Barada, and also to be fair, Dave Brailsford as well. They both speak about the importance, of communication and leadership, bro. And this is a manager that don't communicate well. Even when you look at
But he
man's
don't.
says, how can you get the best out of players and you can't communicate well?
He don't. He don't. Do you reckon we can still then Man City's new manager before Pep retires? You think we can step in there early and get my man from flipping what's that team
Jerome,
in Spain? Girona.
I think we can go for him, I think we can go for him, bro. But I don't know, there's rumblings that Ashworth is a fan of the Zerbi. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he brought them man in. The Zerbi's there. The Zerbi's had a. He's not. They've got a style of play. Brighton's thing is that they're out of form, and I think people get it twisted. I hear a lot of different content creators who will talk about Brighton's not having a good season. Cool, they're not having a good season because they're not in form. But when they do play their football, we know
they
what we're
smash
getting.
teams, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is
Didn't
what
they
I'm
beat
saying.
Tottenham the other day? I swear they did.
I think so. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
From what I bit. And
Yeah,
that's
I
my
think
thing though. But my thing is not being out of form is not an issue, bruv. Teams will
yeah.
go in and out of form when you're trying to find a way. But when you're in form, look, like let me give you an example.
Mm,
We've just said United have won their last 5 games or something. We haven't lost since the new year.
mm.
So that makes us in form. We're in form playing dead football.
Yeah, yeah. We're in
How
for
can we
playing
be
dead
in
football.
form
Yeah, Brighton won
playing
5
dead
0 their
football?
last game, and I swear, did they beat Villa?
Yeah, they peppered someone their last game. I remember I
Yeah, they
see the
peppered
highlights.
Sheffield United 5 0 or something, but I swear, I think it's a Villa or something. I'm thinking one of them teams we didn't expect them to beat, and they cooked. Or
I
was
think
it?
they got that young buck that was cooking up the African Cup of Nations that from
Yeah,
Ivory from
yeah, yeah,
yeah
yeah. I know who you're
Ivory
talking.
Coast. They got him.
You know,
Yeah, they got him. I think he was on form again. But yeah, so think about it. If Brighton have the type of form that we've just had and
yeah,
haven't lost since example the new year, won their last 5 games, they would have won it in with a style of play in style. It
yeah.
wouldn't be man's in form, but we're playing dead football. How can you be in form and still be playing dead football? It's
Mm.
madness.
But
And this is what man want us
this
to
is why I
accept.
think he's getting sacked, bro. Because Jim's already said, yo, the ball ain't good enough. We're Man United. We're supposed to be playing ball, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, bruv, these man beat Tottenham 4-2, blood.
Yeah.
They beat Crystal Palace 4-1. Do you know what I mean? And then they just won 5-0 against Sheffield United. They lost 2-1 to
Listen, if
Tottenham.
we
The
get the
last
Zerbi,
like, they've been scoring goals, bruv. Fours and
yeah, no,
fives
that's
and
what I'm saying. They score goals though. But if we get the Zerbi, them man will never take Eric Ten Hag. And that's his levels, Brighton.
nah, they're not taking it.
And
They're not
they're
taking
not
it. I'll
taking
be
him.
real.
And that's his levels. If we're really like honest, he should be at Brighton. There
Yeah, but
should
the
be a
thing
little
is,
swap
remember
here.
The Boer went to Crystal Palace and flopped,
Palace.
bro. And he done more at Ajax.
This is what I'm saying.
So we need to allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? This Ajax thing, yeah, was at one point, it was just a simulation thing. Any manager went in there, hit simulation with the ballers they got, and they were doing all right. And this is what it
Yeah, it's
is. Like,
mad.
one thing for sure is this current manager will not choose. You know, the way he came in and he goes, the Man United way and all that. Nah, the people that we're bringing in are going to choose the way that we're going to play. And the manager's not capable of playing that. He's already shown that with everything that he's got at his disposal, yeah, because he's got better tools at his disposal than Luton, but he can't out football
Much
Luton.
more.
He's got
Yeah,
better
it's mad.
tools at his disposal than Wolves, but he can't out football Wolves. So all of these things, I'm not really trying to hear them, bro. Like he's outstayed his welcome, yeah, and he doesn't and he hasn't done anything, bro. And even this comment saying De Zerbi's not gonna win us a title and all these things, bro. One thing you man need to realize is, yeah, like the players that the Zerbi has right now, and the fact that Brighton are a selling team as well, he goes to Manchester United, automatically he's going to be coaching better players than he's ever coached. Even
Of
someone like Pep
course.
Guardiola, yeah, this player went from, he didn't do what Xabi Alonso did, going from the B
No, no,
team.
no,
Xabi
no.
Alonso was at a B team somewhere coaching, and then he went into his first job, yeah, and right now he's top of the Bundesliga, yeah, without having the best players in the Bundesliga. Pep went straight into
Definitely not the
Barcelona
best
A
players.
team, yeah, and then took a break, then went to Bayern, yeah, then came over to Man City. He's always had, yeah, the best players in the country in every single country that he's been at, bro.
Best of
Like,
everything. He's always had the
he's had the
best of
best of
class
everything.
around him.
Yeah,
Always. Always
bro,
had the
man.
best
So,
of
so
class.
man need to relax. As much as De Zerbi's attitude so far has been, yeah, cool. Man's just been doing a vibes
Mm,
thing. Maybe that's also because he knows he's not at the best team. Like he's managing
mm.
expectations because he's saying, "Hold on, I'm never gonna win the league at Brighton. So why am I
Yeah,
even thinking
yeah.
about winning the league?" You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. If he gets offered the
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
United job, he's not gonna come into Man United and say, "Oh, you know
And we're
what?"
like managers, like you said there, and that's a good point, man. Managers are like players; they need to be nurtured. So if you
Mm,
put a manager who has the fundamentals to be a good and to become a great manager, and he can be at the highest ceiling of what managers can be, and then you put him around the best of class in everything, of course he's gonna flourish and be better and be at the level that he should be at. And it's the same as you're saying with Pep. If Pep would have had jobs like Brighton and Real Betis and that, he might have had them playing football that people admired and
and
liked
getting
and
cooked
bigged them
like
up.
the Zerbi gets
Yeah,
cooked. That's what would
yeah,
happen.
and still get caught. Yeah, 100%. Because it happens like that. So it's important to not to say that he's a dead manager because he's not. Because a Pep would have still played the type of football like you're saying, like the Zerbi does at Brighton and then other teams that would have made a man stand out and say, right, yeah, them man play good football. But to
Mm.
actually be able to win week in, week out and win the biggest trophies, you need the best of class to do that, and that's what he's had.
100%. Man can't tell me that if you give De Zerbi Pep's job right now, he's not winning the league, because he is, bro. Because he got the
Yes,
players.
that's it. That's facts.
He got the
He's
players.
winning it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So give man the players, see what he can do, and then once he's got the players, when he underperforms, this is when we call him a mid-table manager, we call him whatever, but give him the opportunity, bro. Even David Moyes got the opportunity. You know what I mean?
yeah.
David Moyes got the opportunity because he was overachieving at Everton, bro. He was.
And it's not even an argument. Man, them shouldn't go on like De Zerbi's not flipping better than Ten Hag, and he's not proving it in terms of what he's done at Brighton. Let's not play this game. And we're talking about Man United just being able to play an attractive style of football throughout the academy and the first team. You know, bring in young players. Pick players with high IQ and technical prowess over tool man.
Yeah.
See, manager that's on this tool man thing. Oh yeah, these men are tool. I need this man in tool. Bruv, I don't see any top manager moving like that.
Yeah, because they understand football's about football, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, with Ten Hag, football's not about football. It's about everything else. Man's picking all these tryhards, all these technically limited, and also unintelligent footballers. Like we were saying, you can't play Bruno, Garnacho, and Rashford in the same team and expect any cohesive football, bro. Like it goes against absolutely everything. You can tell by the players that a manager persists with what they're about. And this is why I'm confident that Ten Hag wins nothing this season and does nothing, is because he'll keep playing this dead Man United 11 until we start losing. He won't change it.
No, he's not going to
change it. He's not going to look at it and say, you know what, even though we're winning by the skin of our teeth, something's off. He's just going to keep rinsing it, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
That's what Ten Hag does, rinse and repeat until it's not working. And then one player comes out, the McTominay goes in, rinse and repeat. Oh, like, all right, cool. I'll take Garnacho out, put Anthony back in, rinse and repeat. That's what this player does.
And he's due to get us knocked out of the FA Cup like that, because we got Forest.
Yeah.
And if he thinks he's just going to rinse these men in the league and then take them to Forest in the FA Cup, and it's just going to be, he's due to get us knocked out of the FA Cup by then, man.
Yeah, by no means.
That's the issue.
No walkover. It's not no walkover.
No, it's not. It's not. Not enough Forest in the cup. If man think that it's just going to be tea and biscuits, they lost their mind. There's players over there that shown before that they got points to prove. And if he's just going to play the same man, we got Luke Shaw out, Martinez out. We ain't got a left back. He's going to throw Amrabat in left back or something and do a mad thing, because that's what he does.
Or Lindelof.
And then we're going to get spun. And this is where he's going to get exposed, because our young buck who should have been playing this season, who would have had opportunity and game time, is in Benfica.
And you know, the wickedest thing is, bro, we had Reguilon and we let him go. And man is saying, it was only a six.
You see me at?
Bro, the thing is, when he was there, we weren't even playing him, bro. And he's better than all.
We weren't even playing him. That's what I was about to say. To me, Reguilon's better than Shaw, you know. Don't make man come out and start pretending games.
And what Reguilon was doing before Tottenham signed him, bro. There's a reason why he got brought to England in the first place. He was on bits.
Yeah. And they're gonna come and give me this Luke Shaw stuff that I know that he's not that. Reguilon was definitely on it. Even at United, he kept on calling for the ball. He wanted the ball. He made himself available. He was attacking. The brother had something, and we just let him to go to where? Where is he now? He went on another loan to, where is he now? Brentford,
yeah, and he's playing well there as well.
Yeah, it's mad. And how did Eric Ten Hag come to that conclusion? Oh, Luke Shaw's back. Who, your injury-prone left back, is back. That's how you've come to that conclusion. And Marcelo, whatever, the brother, he's nowhere to be seen.
That's right.
So how did man think we were going to pattern our way through the season, and you're fighting for your life? The brother's weird.